In just few months, generative AI has come a long way. These days, vision language models or VLMs are in vogue. After ChatGPT for vision, we are seeing lot and lot of other VLMs popping up here and there. But in my opinion, FireLLaVA is one of the best, if not the all-time best after ChatGPT for vision VLM at the moment. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to this FireLLaVA. Plus, I will be showing you how you can install it locally, and also I will be showing you how you can use it, how you can use the hosted model of FireLLaVA by using simple API calls in Python from your code. So let's get started. First and foremost, this FireLLaVA is really something different. This is the first multimodal lava model trained by Fireworks AI with a commercially permissive license. What they did was they trained a lava model from scratch by removing data contamination from GPT-4. And also FireLLaVA reached on par quality with original lava model. And I have done few videos on this original lava model a couple of months back. So this Fireworks.ai, the company behind FireLLaVA, they set out to recreate a commercially usable version of lava model leveraging only OSS models for data generation and training. So the lava researchers behind this awesome model, they came up with a novel approach to generate visual language conversations using GPT-4 language only model by giving the model bounding box labels and captions of images and using them for instruction fine-tuning. They also recreated this training data with a language only OSS model, the code Llama 34 billion instruct model, following their approach. So the final mix of the data for the instruction fine-tuning state consists of around 588k lines of single and multi-turn VQA or visual question answering or conversation data mixed from the permissive portion. So all in all, a really comprehensive set of data as you can imagine. Now, they have also done some benchmarking on few of the benchmarks like GQA, VisWis, Text VQA Seed, and when they compared it with to the one that was trained on GPT-4 generated data, they in all 7 of their benchmarks, the FireLLaVA was the ruling king. So that is amazing. Okay, now enough with the theory. Let's get right into it. Let me first take you to the code where you can access this FireLLaVA easily. Before I show you the code, you would need to grab an API key from FireLLaVA or Fireworks.ai, which are behind this FireLLaVA, and that is quite easy to do. So in order to do that, you would need to go to Fireworks.ai, and I'll drop the link in video's description. From there, just sign up with your free email account. As you can see, I am already logged in there. Once you logged into Fireworks.ai, then on the top right, click on your profile, go to account settings. Once you click on your account settings, you will be presented with this screen with your account ID and stuff, and then click on API keys. This is your developer account. So once you click here, you will get a default key. You can generate another API key. If you can delete this one if you like, just copy it from here and then grab it. Once you have it, now let me show you the code how you can access this FireLLaVA model from your Python code. This is the whole code which you need in order to use this model. So first thing you need to do, as you can see here, you need to install this library of Fireworks by simply doing pip install -- upgrade fireworks-ai. I already have installed it locally on my laptop. This is where I'm using my VS Code editor. Then import the fireworks.client, set your API key, just simply replace it here, and then just give it any image. So I'm just using this image from their example, but you can use any image you want. And then I'm asking it what is the season. So the prompt is what is happening in this image. So let me quickly also show you the image which I'm using so that you would have full context. So this is the image which I'm using. Okay, let's go back to my code. Now we are asking it what is the season, of course, in that image. And this is where you can do the completion. You can also write a code for chat, but let's do the completion. And it's a simple usual completion stuff, the OpenAI format, where we are just using the chat completion function. We are specifying our FireLLaVA model, which is 13 billion parameter size. And this is the prompt template, the user and the image URL which we are passing, which we have specified above, as you can see here. This is a URL which is going here. And then this is a max token, and the temperature, the randomness, we're just putting it at 0. We are not changing it. And now once you run it, it should tell you what is the season in that image. So let me run it. There you go. So it says that the season is spring as indicated by the blooming cherry blossoms and the presence of a tall building and the background. Now I'm not sure if the presence of tall building makes any sense in terms of spring, but blooming cherry blossom, that is spot on. I'm just curious what would happen if I change the temperature to 1. Let me do it. So let me run it again to see what happens now. You see the response has changed now, and if I do it again, it should change again. So and the second response was pretty awesome, and there you go. Now it has changed the response again. So that is the difference between temperature, where if it is the values between 0 and 1, the higher the value, the more random the response will be, the more creative the model will become. Cool. Let me ask it another question. So now I'm asking it what is the name of the flower, and let me clear my screen. Let me run it again. I'll just keep the temperature at 1 for now. Okay, so it says that it was unable to do the flower one, but it is saying it is cherry blossom tree, which is a type of, which I think perfectly good. Let me run it again to see if it is able to be more definite this time. There you go. So it was more definite this time. The name of the flower is cherry blossom tree. Amazing stuff. Okay, so that is how you can run it from your code, and I'll put this code in my blog and I'll give you the link so that you can try it out too. Now let's see how you can install it on your local system. And for local system, I'm going to use my trusted Ubuntu system, and my Ubuntu is 22.04, as you can see on the screen. Let me clear my screen. So the first thing we need to do in order to get it installed is to run our pip library like this, pip install dash dash upgrade fireworks dash AI. So let me quickly run it. Pip install dash dash upgrade fireworks dash AI. Okay, let's install it. And you would also need the transformers library and PyTorch, which I already have, so I'm not going to or maybe quickly let me do it. Transformers, so it's always good idea to keep these libraries updated. So it's already updated, clear. Let me fire up my Python interpreter and download and run this model. Okay, so first I would import the request, so make sure it is installed. Also pillow is installed, so which is pip install pillow. We will be using it for images. And now that is done, now let's import the torch and transformers. First let's import PyTorch, and then we will import the transformers. Okay, there you go. So let's wait, that is done. And now let's give it a model ID, which is our FireLLaVA 13 billion. That is done. Now let's specify the prompt which we will be using. So I'm just using, what is this? You can use any you like. And now let's specify the image URL which we will be using. I'm just using another one from their example of a car image. You can use your own if you like. And now let's specify our model here, the pre-trained one. These are all Lava function. This is going to download it, and now here you can see that it is downloading it. There are 6 tensors, 5 gig. Hopefully I will have the space. My only worry is that my GPU might not be able to cater for it. I have one GPU of 16 GB of RAM, but anyway, if it fails out of memory or something like that, at least I will be able to show you the steps. Well, these are VLM models which require beefy systems, but let's see, no harm in trying. So let's wait for all of these 6 tensors to download and then we will go from there. So last tensor is almost done, let's see. And this is a moment of truth when it is loading the checkpoint shards after downloading them. If my GPU would be able to sustain it, it will go ahead, otherwise it will give me the error. Let's see. So there you go, as I was expecting. Unfortunately it has timed out with out of memory error because it's a VLM, quite beefy model, so it would need a lot more resources which I don't have unfortunately. But what I can do the second best thing, I could show you the code, the full code after it has expired. So if you have access to the system, you can run it. So we have run it until here. Now the next step would be to load the processor and then simply give it any image. I'm just using this URL for an image. You can use any of your own image. Then use a pillow to create the raw image. Send the inputs to the processor. Processor is going to generate the output and you can simply print it out. And for example, for the above image, it is going to print that this is an early Volkswagen Beetle car, also known as VW Bug. So this is how you can use it in your code. Now, one last thing I wanted to show you is this. This is where you can find its archive paper, the code, and all that stuff which I have showed you. And there are a lot of other information around benchmarking and how it was trained and what stages were used, some of the information on VQA, visual chat, and all that stuff. All in all, a really good addition, and in my opinion, after ChatGPT for Vision, this is world's best VLM. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Very keen to know your feedback. Please put them in the comments, and if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel, and if you are already subscribed, please share it among your network. Thanks for watching.